Hello, I'm Carl Stabe. Today I have Ryan Musselman on the 5 Minute System segment. He's the founder of Coaches Who Close. Thank you for being here. What's your 5 minute system?
My 5 minute system is GPTs inside of ChatGPT. For those of you who don't know, when you have your iPhone or your Android, you've got little apps that do little things. Think of GPTs the same way if you're new to this. I have GPTs that write headlines, they write landing pages, they write emails, all of which I don't necessarily copy and paste, but at least it gives me the framework that I can go in and edit. Prior to having a system like this, it was all done manual, as you're probably well acquainted with. So I would have to write emails for clients or write emails for myself or a combination of both. And every time I sold a new client, I had to do more and more work. So I put myself into a really bad spot. I was really backed up against the wall. Well, when I started building these systems, my life started to get easier. Now, if I had clients I had to write content for, I could give them a GPT that would help them write it for their niche, for the problem they solve, for the goal that they wanted to get for their clients. It allowed me to get more time to create my content, also through AI. And again, we didn't ever need to copy and paste, but at least we weren't working from a blank page anymore. We had a framework where we could go in and edit. And editing existing content is much easier than creating content from scratch. So when I think of my systems, all the landing pages, lead magnets, emails, and content I need to produce, my first go to is to a GPT. And I'll leave you with this golden nugget with it. If you want to create your own GPTs, think of a system that you've put into ChatGPT in terms of maybe you've given it 5 different prompts and you got a great output. At the end of that thread, ask that chat thread to say, give me instructions to create a GPT that gives me the final product that you just gave me. And it'll give you a whole set of instructions. It'll know exactly what you're talking about. You'll have to change a few things and make sure it's tweaked down there, but it's a great way to build a interconnected system of AI little robots doing a lot of heavy lifting for you, especially if you're in content marketing.
I love that last part, right? Because you've already done the hard work and you're just saying, here's a quick little way to grab it and like you didn't say that in an interview, and I'm like, oh, that's a wonderful nugget. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. It's my favorite way to really use large language models.